All right, we all set. Hey, it's Papa Keith live, 1035 The Beat, Miami's new number one for hip hop, R&B, and The Breakfast Club. Got a very talented, amazing, incomparable special guest. The one and only Earthquake is in the building.
What up, brother? How you feeling being down there in the bottom? You know, Miami is one of my favorite places to come. I say not only the weather, but the women, man. Y'all got Basket and Robbins because it's all flavors down there, baby.
Hey,
All
listen,
flavors.
we don't look too far off right now. That background you got is that's something special, brother.
Well, you know, this is what God has woke me up in for the last 3.5 years.
You
And this
deserve
is
it.
my view. This is what I look at every morning that He blessed me enough to rise me up. So God
You,
is
you,
good.
you deserve it. Talking about I know the last 3 years is what you said, but you've been at the comedy game for a lot longer than that. Can you please tell everybody when and how you got started?
I started in 1991. I started because I used to be in the military for 9 years. And
Thank you for your service, brother.
yes, it was the most beautiful, best decision I ever did. I'm from Washington, D.C., Southeast, and
Nice.
you know, that's the chocolate city. So we're very segregated up there, chocolate. And it allowed me to find out the world is bigger than just us, and we have more things in common than different. And I got to travel, and I was going to do 20 years, but the war broke out, so I had to let them know I ain't mind practicing for war.
Right.
So I got out, went to Atlanta, and just started trying comedy out, and nothing better came along since.
So, did you always know you had a knack for it? Like when you were younger, you was always ranking people out, or when you were serving?
No, not at all.
Oh, wow.
It was just the best decision that day. You know what I tell people is I'm so religious. I believe so much in God. I don't believe in plans because that's the funniest joke you could tell. God is your plan. So I
Hmm.
just try to make the best decision that day that He gives me, and forget about yesterday and pray for tomorrow.
Now, the name Earthquake, where did that derive from?
Well, I didn't have confidence in that this was going to be what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to mess up my good name. So I went on and hid behind a fictitious name. So if this didn't work out, I wouldn't have my family talk about me and say, "Hey, man, you know, he got out the military and went to Atlanta and tried to plead Richard Pryor." You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh man, listen.
So if it didn't work out, I could hide behind that fictitious name and say, "Hey, Earthquake." I'm like, "Nah, I don't know no Earthquake. My name Nathaniel." So that's where it came from.
Well, fortunately enough for all of us, you and us as fans and supporters, that it did work out for you very well.
Yes, it was a
Very
blessing.
well. You've been in movies, but comedy, comedy, comedy all day. I just, I love the fact what comedy, stand-up comedy, being the most difficult art form that there is. Can you speak to that?
Well, I say this to all my friends. Shout out to Jay Z, all Dr. Dre, all these not to drop names, but I tell them all the time, I wish I could do what y'all do. I wish I could go ahead and just sing Dre Day and and your songs, you know, over and over again. When you're a comedian, the job is come up with new material every day because our consumer base don't want to hear the joke you already told. And with a joke, when you're doing live performance, they must be precise because one word can throw it off,
Yep.
one reflection can throw it off. And then you got to get people to do things that they can't get themselves to do, make themselves do, and that's laugh. And to laugh, we need your undivided attention. So you can still talk and listen to music. You can still do what you're doing, your homework or whatever you're doing, and hear and listen to music. But when you consume comedy, we need your undivided attention. And you know, as a black man, that's hard to do to get black people to get their undivided attention. And they
That's
have
a
no
fact.
patience. You know, their patience is very slim. So it's a difficult job, but it's so rewarding because I believe laughter is the healness and to all the soul. You cannot have a good time or never have anybody had a good time without laughter being included.
That part. Facts. Let's get to it, man. Not this weekend, but next weekend. You're going to be here in
Yeah.
South Florida, man. You're going to be at the Miami Improv, and we're always excited to have you. Anytime we have any legends that come into town, you know, we support that, we love that, and we appreciate that. I already know you love to be down here. I already know you love the women down here. Working that improv comedy room, what does that do for you?
Well, right now I'm working on my special. Me and Dave Chappelle about to do another special. Shout out Dave Chappelle for getting his NAACP award.
Yes.
Everything. That's my brother. That's the man that gave me one of, if not the biggest shot in my career by producing and taking me to Netflix, giving me my special, which changed my career. And we're about to do it again. And I'm coming down to Miami and getting like sparring, getting ready for the big fight. So you're gonna get to see, you know, how I'm getting it together. But I love Miami. I love the weather. I say your weather, just like LA, but it's a little better because it's like bath water warm. You know what I mean? It's like taking a nice bath. That weather
Yes.
so much. It's paradise. If heaven is a place, that typical great night in Miami, I just imagine how heaven would be just with
Wow.
the climate. Yes.
That's what's up. Well, we appreciate that. We excited to have you. You coming for the whole weekend. You're knocking out about 5 shows, man. And
Yes.
yeah, and we can't wait for it. Everybody get your tickets from now because this will be a sold out event. So I know it's not until next weekend, but I'm getting the word out now so you can copy your tickets
Please
today.
let them know Quake coming to the bottom. Tell my good friend, and he almost got me put out the military, Luke, you
Ah,
know. Yeah, I dropped a nuclear weapon trying to go see him. You know what I mean?
wow. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
so
I'm gonna
yeah,
make
me
sure
and
I'm gonna
Luke.
make sure he comes to the show, man.
Yeah, tell him Luke, me and Luke good friends, but he don't know the story. I told it on Howard Stern, but I dropped a nuke trying to go see Luke when he first came out, when he was being sued by the United States government when they trying to censor him with his music and everything. And he came to Boxdale. I mean, he came to Bossier City, Shreveport, Louisiana. But
Wow.
it's yeah, and I wanted to go see him, and they wanted me to go rotate the nuclear weapons, and I didn't follow the protocol and dropped the weapon, and I never got to see him. So Luke
Wow.
is a good
Wow.
friend of mine. Yes.
That's what's up, man. Well, I'm sure he's gonna be happy to hear it, man. He's my good brother as well, man. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
see if I can pull him out and we come and enjoy your show, brother.
Yeah, please tell him come on through, man. And I love him. Tell him and you, y'all are from the bottom of my house. Keep fighting the good fight. You know what I'm saying.
Thank you,
Keep the
brother.
good fight, man. Keep the good fight. We need
We
soldiers like y'all.
I appreciate you, man. Earthquake, you are a legend, man. We can't wait. Don't forget, not this weekend, but next weekend, Earthquake will be at the Miami Improv. Get your tickets now before they sell out. And we can't wait to see you. Stay safe until then. And thank you so much for being such an amazing contribution to comedy for us, you know?
Thank you. And if anybody wants free tickets to come to the show, all you got to do is follow me on Instagram at The Real Earthquake. Slide in my DM. Say me and my man from the bottom had a good time on the air kicking it. And I have some free tickets. Only stipulation for the free tickets is I'm all out of men tickets. So if you're a grown man, don't slide in my DM. I don't get down like that. Only for ladies only. Put your mom on there, your sister on there, or somebody else. All right?
Love it.
The Real Earthquake is easy
Is
to
in the
find.
building.
In
Miami,
the
get
building,
ready.
man.
I love you,
Thank you,
brother.
man. Love
All
you too.
right.
Stay black, stay strong.
Yes,
Peace.
sir.
God bless.
Yes, sir.